Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Giveaway Show. I'm Carlos Collects Comics, and I'm excited to be your host for tonight. Got a couple of cool panelists hanging out with me tonight. We got multiple subjects, and guess what? You, the chat, are taking over again for the night. We had so much fun on the last one. We said we got to do another one. So all the subjects we're going to be going over are all coming straight from you. So make sure and start dropping those subjects into the chat. Let us know what you want to talk about because we're going to get right to that. Before we roll those credits, though, I want to make sure and give a huge shout out and welcome to the first official channel sponsor here on Carlos Collects Comics, our good friends over at Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, with 3 convenient locations in the greater Houston area. This is the best little comic shop in the state of Texas. They've got locations in Galveston, Lake Jackson, their Superstore, and then the NASA Lago location. And let me tell you just a quick thing. One of the things I love about Lone Star, we're so excited to partner with them moving forward, was because they have some of the best, I kid you not, some of the best back issue stock. They're constantly buying, constantly restocking. You know, we've all been to local comic shops where it doesn't really change from visit to visit. You could go every week and there's fresh, brand new stock. Awesome stuff, always in their back issue bins. So make sure and check them out. They've got a Labor Day big sale coming up this weekend. Tons of stuff. Make sure and check out the Instagram to find out all the discounts. I'll go over a little bit of them at the end of the show. But just big shout out to them and big thanks to them for stepping in and doing that. And so we got a couple of giveaways tonight. I'm going to show those in a minute. And then with a special gift for our panelists tonight. Just a big thank you to them from our friends at Lone Star. So, hey, big shout out to everybody that's here. We're going to see you in just a moment. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm Cross Collects. Stay tuned. Hey, we are here for the giveaway show. That's what you came for. So real quick, I'm going to show these giveaways off, then I'm going to bring the other 2 guys on. So Paul's got to turn on his camera so I can get him in here. But we got 2 really cool giveaways. The guys were telling me backstage that one of them is actually a really cool book. Our first early bird giveaway within the first 15 minutes of the show is going to be this newsstand copy of Rogue #1. It was an X-Men limited series. So really cool book here, newsstand. It's definitely not like a contender. I'd put it about an 8.0, but this is going to be free within the next 10 minutes of the first 10 to 15 minutes of the show. We'll be doing the giveaway for that in just a moment. And then later on this episode, we've got a nice copy of Ultimate X issue #1. This is the 3rd printing variant edition. It's a black and white sketch cover, 3rd printing. So check that out. That bad boy is signed. There's no COA with it, but it is a signed book, and that is Jeff Loeb's signature right there. So
yeah, I'm getting in on this.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all heard him. You know, Paul wants to get this. So remember, this is the first appearance of, it's Jimmy Hudson, right? Jimmy Hudson, Wolverine's son. This is his first appearance.
He's got so many kids, you know.
I know, he's got so many different kids and nobody knows. His child support payments are wild.
That's in the Ultimate Marvel Universe.
Yeah, this is in the Ultimate Marvel Universe. 3rd printing variant sketch edition, autographed copy. This will be at about 50 minutes after the hour when we do our second giveaway for the show. But hey, let me go ahead and bring them out. You can hear these voices in the background. So let me go ahead and bring these guys out and say hi to these 2 folks, both complete with sidekicks. Let's have Mr. Collector say hey to everybody. He's been out for a little bit.
Yo, what's up, sick boy?
Everyone. I'm feeling better. I just didn't want Miles to catch it, so I have a little mask on for him. Want him to be safe, just like everyone else. But no, thank y'all for coming out. And like Carlos said, this is the Chat Takeover. So, sorry. But yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
Coughed right on him.
Paul on here. Good. But yeah, it's gonna be a great night, even with Paul on here. So let's get to it.
Go ahead, cough on him again.
All right, let's take it over. All right, Paul, say hi to everybody.
All right, you saw him, Billy. Oh, so y'all noticed we got. I'm here. Me and Billy are here to give y'all some good information. I don't know what Carlos is gonna be saying, and I don't know. Collector's still sick, so see him coughing on my buddy Miles over there. But yeah, we're here tonight. Yep, I'm getting ready to get started. Chat, choose what we talk about tonight. So I know they probably won't give y'all any information, but me and Billy are going to be here to give y'all some good information.
All right. Glad to hear from Paul. Hey, Mr. Collector, we are glad that you are feeling better and that you're back with us.
Thank you.
So
that's not what Miles is saying. Look at Miles.
To kick off the fun, we have a third giveaway tonight. Okay. Super secret, top secret giveaway. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I'm in on that. So, hey, I just want to give a big thank you to Weapon X and to Mr. Collector and to Paul, because these three have been with us now for I think a year and have done tons of episodes. They do been there longer stuff. They get into some trouble, but man, they're a huge blessing to me, and I'm excited for them. So what I'm doing right now is I've got a courtesy of our new show channel sponsor, Lone Star Heroes. I've got a gift certificate for Paul. I've got a gift certificate. Wait a minute, you went too fast. Collector. What? And a gift certificate for Weapon X. Say thank you to each of the three of y'all. I'm going to be hooking up with these guys over the next week or so. Weapon X is out because he's sick. So just be praying for a speedy recovery for him. But just that's just a way to my way to say thank you to each of you guys, just for everything that you do. So I'll be getting these to them, but I wanted to make sure and publicly say to everybody, hey, they're fantastic guys. I really enjoy having them on the show, and these are for them.
You're welcome, Carlos. You can just give me all three of those, man, because it's hard work what I do, and I've been here longer than a year. I'm not sick. I'm always here. Me and Billy. Right. I just want to thank everybody. That I know the chat's here for me. I know y'all don't really care for the other guys, but yep, thank y'all. Appreciate you. Okay.
I just don't know whose head is bigger, Miles or Paul, but that's still up for debate. That's the first debate.
Those headphones aren't going to be on in about a minute here. All right. So.
Hey, Card Shop.
Hey, Card Shop. Hey, Card Shop. Man, shout out to our new channel member, Card Shop Reality. Good deal.
Good man.
Yes, Liz Barnes, you are correct. Hey, listen, we give Paul a lot of mess, and he gives a lot of mess to Mr. Collector. But him and Mr. Collector and Weapon X, they go above and beyond, and they do a great job. And I'm just really appreciative for them. So thank you.
So boom, much. You're welcome.
Thank you so much to them. I'll be handing those off to them. I think later this weekend. And make sure to stay safe this weekend. If you're going out and about for Labor Day weekend, make sure and stay safe. But yeah, they're going to be getting these. They're going to get these gift certificates just in time for the big Labor Day sale at all three locations of Lone Star Heroes. So, which is a fantastic shop. Because it was important to me to partner with a shop that I really enjoy going to. And there's other good shops, in the greater Houston area, but man, Lone Star is as far as I'm concerned, they got the best stock, so much stuff, and constantly refreshing. So we'll get to that in just a second. We'll go over that a little bit more. But hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Paul and let Paul do some chat shout outs. Paul, you good to go with this?
I can't highlight them, but okay.
Yeah, I'll bring them up. For you.
All right. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. I know y'all came here for me and Billy. Thank y'all. We got El Green Machine first. Woohoo. There you go, Green Machine. Arms Way Chad says, what's up? And then Andrew's in here, says G-Day. Liz Barnes in here. She says, hey y'all.
Australia. Good day.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. Because he's okay. I mean, I don't know. Spell it out for me, Andrew. Good night.
Billy, you.
All right, David says it's time for everyone's favorite talk show host, Carlos, and his amazing friends. Oh man, that is. I don't want to read it. David, come on, David. Don't do that, David. David Dotson, brother. He says, brother, what's going on? Liz says, hey, Green. Jonathan Dotson, hi, comic fam. Says, hello, comic family. Hello to the other Dotson twins. The Dotson twins are here. Oh, Serge Henderson. Hello, everyone at the comic book community. There we go. Home Carlos and the gang. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm good, man. Me and Billy are good. Right, Billy? Say no. Oh, here's Mr. Collector. Oh, Paul's looking for Billy. Las Cruces, hello from New Mexico. That's what I'm talking about. My buddy's here.
We got a creeper in the chat.
Milkshake. Billy, a wild man. Is Billy running around? Okay. Comic fans. There you go. Like that one right there. Oh, Tony Stank giving up the. Oh no, he's doing this.
Oh my.
Oh man. No. Next, General Jedi. Hello there. It's probably Lone Star Yum. Better let Carlos know you're here. Left. Jagular. He says hello everybody. There you go. Joffrey's in here. He says hello, gentlemen. Thank you, good sir. Card Shop, a new member. Appreciate you, Card Shop. Says Card Shop became a YouTube member. Boom, you're welcome. There you go. He says you're welcome, Carlos. Wolverado, nice. General Jedi. No, don't pass it off to Paul. No, well, he did, General.
No choice.
Yeah, we did it, General. Evening C3 family. Okay.
Look at that creeper.
Oh, look at sick boy. He ain't that sick. Look at him.
Creeping.
Man. Liz still reeling from the static 9.8 gift. Okay. Oh, whoa. Card Shop, you're welcome, Paul. And then
you did the little Carlos emoji.
He said, "Big Paul, little Carlos." There you go. I'm done.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for being here tonight and hanging out with us. I'm really excited about all the stuff going on here on the channel. You can be looking forward to. Just one quick note. So for those who are wondering what happened on Monday night, we have taken a hiatus for a couple of weeks for the Monday night live stream as we retool the brand new show that's going to take over for Monday Halls Live. Monday Halls Live has ended, but we are launching a new Monday night show. It'll be in the same time slot, and I'm excited about a possible third show that there's ongoing discussions right now. So we're looking forward to just continuing to add quality comic programming, a positive, fun place where everybody can come and hang out and just have a good time talking about the hobby that we all love. So make sure and stay tuned for that. We're going to go ahead and get things going. Just a quick reminder, you've started to see that channel memberships are now live. I'll just go through those real quick so you can know ways that you can support the channel. I am going to still put a video out that will go over just those, but let's take a look at those real quick. The Man of Steel membership tier is $4.99 a month with custom emojis, loyalty badges, and a weekly shout out, which does happen here on the giveaway show. The webbed wall crawler is $9.99 a month, and that's got the same things as the previous tier, but it also has a custom monthly haiku written by me and read by a cast member of your choice during an episode of the giveaway show. Then last thing, whoops, that's the wrong slide. Last tier is the Dark Knight. This is $14.99 a month, and this includes everything previously, but it also has a quarterly care package from me featuring at least one curated comic book, and I need to change that because it's going to be at least 3 comic books every quarter that you get that are curated, plus other goodies shipped to you. And this one is for the lower 48 states only. And we do have a membership tier that's going to be for our Canadian brethren that'll be themed after Wolverine. I'll be launching that pretty soon here. Had some personal stuff come up this week, so wasn't able to get some of that stuff out that I wanted to, but should have it plenty of time to do it this weekend. I'm looking forward to making that available for those in Canada. It'll be a slight upcharge just to help with the shipping, but it'll be all the same goodies that are going to everybody in the lower 48. So thanks again for tuning in here tonight and being a part of the giveaway show. Let me go and bring the panel out. And hey, that's right, it is Chat Takeover. And for Chat Takeover, we are asking, let us know what are the subjects that you want us to talk about tonight. We would love to hear from you. Like, what are some things going on in comic books in the community? Start dropping those into the chat.
Before you say that, there's 24 in here, guys. Y'all hit the like button for us.
Oh, yeah. Hit the like button.
Hit the like button for us. I'm here, me and Billy. I know maybe y'all don't want to see Carlos or Collector, but we're here.
Yeah, cool. Hit that like button, folks. So, first giveaway of the night, you're going to want to
newsstand, guys. That is a newsstand of Rogue number 1.
It is not a contender, but this is the first giveaway of the night. So we're going to do, let's see, the hashtag for that is, I'm dropping that in the chat right now.
And remember, guys, if Carlos wins, y'all congratulate him, and then we move on, because the last time he got upset because he won, and All
right, here we go. If you want to enter to win this copy of Rogue number 1, this new
Rogue Collector
number 1, hashtag Rogue Collector right here. So go ahead and drop that chat in for the chance to win our early bird giveaway. Again, big shout out to our friends
Carlos, the 2-time winner.
Right.
Right, Card Shop, we said congratulations, and he didn't even want to say thank you, man. Y'all put it in, hashtag Rogue Collector, and hit the like button for us, please. Got 24 in here. Get the likes up for us. Appreciate that. As you can see, Miles is sick, and Collector's just naturally how he is.
Hey, so so here's a so as y'all are doing that, exactly, 2-time ungrateful 2-time winner.
That winner.
Yeah,
completely ungrateful for that.
2-time ungrateful winner.
All right, so
he was so mad he's a channel member now.
Right, I know. He gets special privileges because he's a channel member.
Like, you can see my comment now. Ding, ding.
Right. It's like you can't.
Card Shop, use those emojis, man. Use those emojis.
Use the emojis.
Tell us how you feel.
All right. Hey, y'all make sure and hit that like button and let us know that you're here and hanging out with us. Let me pull up that giveaway tool. Now I'm going to show y'all some cool books that I found at Lone Star recently. Let's see, which may or may not be coming to a giveaway near you.
Carlos gets all the books, man. Let y'all know, Lone Star loves him over there, because me and Collector go to NASA Road and we don't find anything because it's already in Carlos's box.
I already know what I'm going to do with my $1,000 gift card.
Right.
I know exactly what I'm
$1,000 gift card.
I know exactly what I'm looking for. Got my eyes on the prize.
Cat, did you have the?
Oh, Paul, you got to read yours.
Underrated comic.
Wait, the what?
And they.
Paul said his gift card he owes on his gift card.
Cat, do you have their cross the most underrated comic book and they don't get it is his dues, and I think everybody should read that. What do you think? His dues. Type that. Let's see. Type that one more time. Oh, okay. Wait, are you talking about Rogue Collection? Oh, okay. Maybe I think he's talking about the Rogue Collection. Yeah, it's a fun series.
The limited series, I think. Right? It's a limited.
I think so. Yeah.
What is it? It's like 5 issues, right?
5, right?
I think it's 4.
Or is it 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So it looks like we've got. Let's see how many people we got in the.
Y'all put it in, guys. Y'all put it in. Hashtag Rogue Collector.
Okay, so we still got 13 people entered. So make sure that y'all enter to win. Real quick, hey, while I was shopping while I was going through at.
Well, he's going to show off now, Collector.
Okay, yeah, there's 2 cool books that have been recently paid attention to. The Transformers number 10 from the original run. It's a nice fresh copy. First appearance of Devastator. The
6 combiner, guys. He is 6 combiners, while the other ones are 5.
Okay, and then the other one, you know, he's been in the news lately because of the new Void Rivals. Is Jetfire, the first appearance of Jetfire in Transformers number 11.
Yep. And then, who can tell me the name, what they name him in the cartoon?
Yeah, so these 2 books are just hanging out in the back issue bin for an affordable price. They're both in decent condition.
That's not true, guys. Me and Collector have been over there in the back issue bin. Those are in the Carlos Collects Lone Star box.
I love the mute button.
All sounds good muted.
All right, so
truth hurts.
Paul, check the private chat. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do let's see. So we got 15 entries. I'm surprised because there's like 20 something of you in the chat. Make sure and drop it in hashtag. Okay, look, hang on a second. Now look.
Oh man, he tried to
sneak in there.
And he's blaming.
He got caught. He didn't think he was gonna get caught.
I was wondering. I looked at him, and he was like, "This was my phone," and I didn't know what he was doing.
That's right.
Oh my god!
Y'all know it's something serious when he's blaming Miles for that.
Gerald Yates, buddy, make sure and Gerald Yates, make sure and check your spelling, buddy. I want you to have a chance to win it. It's Rogue Collector. That's ROGUE. So you want to make sure you check your spelling on that.
Put the G before the U there, buddy.
And so, make sure y'all go ahead and do that. But big, huge thank you to y'all for everybody for being here. Okay, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so we got 15 entries. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up on screen so we can do this first giveaway. Remember, this is for Rogue number 1, a newsstand copy. And, again, big shout out to new channel sponsor, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, the best little comic shop in Texas. All right, here we go on 3, 2, 1. Bam, there we go.
Good luck, Miles.
All right, folks.
I'm going to laugh.
Who is the lucky winner?
Oh, Mr. Collector. Oh, Yates.
What?
Yates said I put it in right, buddy.
So
he
close.
got it in there. All right.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Gerald. All right, man. Congratulations, Gerald. Fantastic. So glad that you got a chance to win this. This is your copy of Rogue number 1. It's going to be coming your way. And shortly, I'm going to go ahead and mark that in. Remember, to all our winners, just a quick note. I like to remind everybody, for everybody in the lower 48, shipping is covered. If you're outside the lower 48, we do cover up to the first 16 in shipping, so we do ask you to cover the rest. Best thing to do is build a box of winnings, and those can be shipped out to you that way, and get it to you, a little bit more economically. Please do always send your shipping info the night that you win or the next day, because that allows it to pop up to the top of the DMs on the Instagram page or the email, and that way it's not taking time trying to shuffle around and find your mailing address. So we are working on a database to have everybody's. So hey, congratulations, buddy. Good.
Got it just in time.
This is a fun
book.
Look
board.
Yeah, this is a fun book to be in here. And thanks for being a channel member. For jumping in and joining that. Okay, FYI, Paul's building a box for me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will make sure and pass that off to him then as well, and that can go out to him. So if any of the panelists on this channel are building a box for you, we can definitely drop it in there, and it'll go out that way. Just so it gets a little, it helps save on the shipping. So let's go to it. I haven't seen any subjects pop up, so I'll throw something out there while y'all are thinking about subjects that you'd like us to cover tonight. What is everybody's impression of the most recent Star Wars shows? I haven't watched Ahsoka yet, but I'd love to hear what people's feedback and thoughts are about it. And then I'd also love to talk a little bit about Andor and Obi-Wan and see what people think about, just Star Wars shows in general.
You want to go, Collector? Go ahead.
I saw the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. I haven't seen the 3rd episode. I liked the first 2 episodes. I thought it was good. I think they're leading towards, something big. I think it's only 8 episodes?
8.
Or 6? 6 or 8?
I think it's supposed
not a lot. Is it 8? Something like that.
I think it's supposed to be 8.
How many?
I think it's supposed to be 8, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I never saw Andor. Carlos, you're the one that said it was really good, right?
Yeah. I'll definitely talk about Andor.
Yeah, I never saw Andor.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan. I know a lot of people were expecting more from it. I thought it was all right. I thought it was cool seeing the guys come back. The ending, I did like the ending.
Damn, General.
I think it. Ahsoka's good. I think they're doing better. I think they know when they have big titles that people really want to see. I think they're putting in that extra effort to make them really good. They become friends. I don't know too much about Star Wars as General Jedi. I know he knows a lot about it. I don't know too much about the universe per se, besides really
General don't know all that. He reads the clip notes, man.
No, but I think it's good. I think the shows have been getting better. I know Mandalorian. What was it? Season 2. People were expecting more.
Yeah.
Than the first one, but I still enjoyed it. I think they need to take what they're doing for the shows and use that towards the movies, because at the end of the day, the movies are, what's getting people in the seats. And the last 3 movies that came out, they were getting worse and worse. The first one was all right. Second one, people did not like it, and then the third one, people hated it. So it's, that's not the way you want to go for a trilogy. So yeah. I think they need to put more efforts towards movies right now, and really whatever they're going to produce. I think the one with Ren.
Ray or Kylo?
Ray, yeah. I don't know. I was thinking, Ray.
Ren.
I think with her, I'm thinking Kylo Ren. I don't know why. But yeah, I think with her coming back, 15 years later, and she's a Jedi Master now, and she's going to be training the new people. So we'll see how that goes. But I think they really need to put a lot of focus on the movies right now, more than, as many shows as they're putting out. Because they're putting a lot of shows out.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, they're putting a lot in. I mean, I think they're overburdening it sometimes, when just like Marvel did with all their other shows like She-Hulk, and so I think they need to slow it down a little and just really take their time with it.
Yeah. I think that overall the Disney problem overall has been rushing to produce too much content, and quality is going to suffer. There's no way around that. Quality is going to suffer, and I think you and General Jedi hit it big that a lot of these series could have been films. And they would have actually been worked better as films. Let's see what the chat says about this. So Gerald Yates says, slow, and I love Ahsoka. So he loves Ahsoka, but he still thought it was kind of slow. Hector, what's up, man? He says, finally some action in the 2nd episode. General Jedi, man, I'm really interested to hear your feedback. So he says Mando was good, Andor was fantastic. I agree. Obi-Wan should have been a movie. Yes, it could have been. It definitely could have been a movie, because
that wouldn't have made no sense.
Well, no, but here's the deal. Somebody actually if somebody did a fan edit and they got it down to a 90-minute movie and it works. I haven't watched it, but everybody that has watched it, I've heard from that I trust has said it really worked. It would have worked well as a movie. Book of Boba Fett, pretty bad. Yeah, I can't argue with
I forgot about that one.
I mean, I thought everybody kept saying it was Mandalorian.
It was Mandalorian season 2.
2.0 or 2.0.
Yeah. So it was, I don't know. Which, I mean, it was sad to me, but I think the biggest problem with Book of Boba Fett was that they took all the cool Boba Fett stories and gave them to the Mandalorian. So they basically gutted Boba Fett for this new character, the Mandalorian. But Boba Fett now is just left to be this, a different type of a character. So they had to change the character, which they took away everything that kind of made him cool, and then it wasn't really well executed. So I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed with Book of Boba Fett. I was excited when they announced it, disappointed with the result. But yeah, I agree pretty much that
everybody was saying he was soft and
he just
it was his title, but he was not, like, in a couple of episodes wasn't even in it.
Yeah, no, because it jumped over to the Mandalorian, because they kind of changed course, I think. I will say this, though, I do want to highlight Andor. If you're looking for, if you have Disney Plus, if you still have Disney Plus and you're looking for a good show to watch, and you're into kind of political intrigue and kind of that type of thing, more of an epic drama, it's basically like elements of the Winter Soldier, but in the Star Wars universe. And the beautiful thing is, I don't think there's even a lightsaber throughout the entire thing, and there's no reference to the Skywalkers. They didn't have to use any. They did such a good job, and the person who's the common thread in these new projects, the Disney projects that's making them work, it looks like it's Tony Gilroy, because he's the one who stepped in and fixed Rogue One, and then he's the one who continued on and did the Andor series, and both of those have been stellar projects. They've been the best Disney projects from Star Wars. So I was really impressed with that. So that's that's just kind of my thoughts on it. And yeah, Obi-Wan, it had some cool moments. It was good to see Hayden Christensen back, but it overall, I think it could have been cut down to a movie. Let's see. Gerald Yates says, I love Clone Wars Ahsoka. Card Shop Reality says, Paul's Ahsoka episode spoilers, they become friends.
That was death.
Go ahead and give it away. Isn't it going to be crazy if that actually is like a spoiler for the show?
Oh, God.
All right, he says somehow the Ahsoka actress lacks real good presence or charisma. Okay, Rosario Dawson is usually pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking for.
Yeah, I thought she did good in it, or she's doing good.
Paul and Billy, there you go.
All right, Jonathan Dotson says the shows need more consistency, and then the girl is stabbed by a lightsaber in Ahsoka and lives.
Yeah,
I agree. Stabbed and dies. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. I don't know for sure, but I've seen it erupting into arguments in all the Star Wars Facebook groups. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know about that one. God, that last episode of Secret Invasion was so bad.
So bad, yeah. The Super Scroll, and that still was messed up.
And the first 2 episodes were so good, and then it just.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, my take is I liked Obi-Wan versus when I saw Obi-Wan. I liked the rematch of him and Darth Vader. Vader, dragging him through the fire is you're gonna feel what I feel, and I think that was a good. And then the final battle with each other, where he just threw the rocks on him. I mean, it was just to me. I liked Obi-Wan. Yeah, I know. Some of the things, he was there to protect Luke, but then he went on the mission to go get Leia, and Leia was such a sassy girl. I was like, man, where has this actress been? And damn, she's actually hitting it on the tee right here. I was like, man, it was actually a pretty good show. Book of Bubba, I was like, man, man, they did him dirty. He should have been like, they made him so soft, and I figured Disney putting their hands in it, and like I got to see a little bit ahead of Ahsoka. So she dies, and now she's a clone. So the Ahsoka we know now is a clone. So just to let y'all know about that.
She's a squirrel.
No spoiler. No spoiler.
She's a squirrel.
But I liked the show though. Obi-Wan, I really liked it. Rogue One, I think top Star Wars of the new stuff. I mean, it was just at the end they all died. Like, yep. That's a Star Wars.
I thought that was brilliant. I thought the ending of Rogue One was brilliant.
They just looked up and they're like, yep, the Death Star just killed us.
Alert, if you haven't seen Rogue One, go watch it because it's a fantastic movie. And not just a Star Wars movie, it's a fantastic movie.
Rogue One. Yeah.
Yeah, look, really menacing Darth Vader. Yeah, he was, I mean, like,
the way he treated the, what were his, the ones hunting down Hobie? Yeah, Critic.
The who? No, but I'm talking about each one of those. He was just dog. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, the final scene. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Hey, let's look at the comments. So General Jedi says, unlike Qui-Gon, she got immediate medical care. Okay, I could buy that. Boba was a badass in his Mando debut. Then they just made him indecisive and soft. Yeah, true. Agreed. David Dotson says, going from bad to worse, all bad. I'm sticking to the paperback books. Hey, that's a great reminder. Hey, seriously, if you want to read one of the hands down best Star Wars stories ever written, go read the original Heir to the Empire trilogy. This was where Thrawn and Mara Jade and Coruscant, where a lot of those came from. The original the novel trilogy from Timothy Zahn, The Heir to the Empire, the Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. That trilogy of books was the official sequel that George Lucas authorized to the original Star Wars trilogy. It came out in the 90s. So good. Make sure you check that out.
Hector hit it right on the money right there.
We're gonna get to it. Let's see. So yeah, Car Sharp Reality says all those shows would have been better if money and resources had not been funneled to Acolyte production. If yeah, man, I'm concerned. I've got concerns. I want to see how it's gonna look, but I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. So, but we'll see. And if you've heard buzz on the Acolyte, then yeah, you know that there's stuff going on there. But we'll see. All right, Liz Barnes says another one. What do you think about new card game Lorcana?
There you go.
If they don't overproduce them, just do a little. Okay, yeah. Liz has some really great questions. She asked about Hot Spec, which we are going to come back to, Liz, and then we're also going to come back to Lorcana. Let me finish up in the chat, and then we're going to double back and get to that. Okay, Andor is worth watching for Denise Go. I don't know which one was she. If you're talking about the Mon Mothma actress, she is amazing. Skarsgård, yes, Skarsgård is fantastic, and O'Reilly, not sure. The Andy Serkis stuff is fantastic. That storyline is just heartbreaking. I loved it. Okay, Obi-Wan was real good, really menacing Darth Vader. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Cliff on Comics? He says, hey, folks, Rogue One was dope. That's right. It certainly was. All these comments just tell you that a real good story always beats special effects. Amen, Hector. Story. If these studios can nail the story with compelling characters and a strong story, people will go out to see them. That's why. Hey, real quick, I haven't talked about Blue Beetle in a week or two, or in like a week or less. But I can't go an episode without talking about it. The drop off from first to second weekend was so small, and that is a huge thing. That's what you get when you have a strong film with really good word of mouth. And that film has got fantastic word of mouth. Okay. Go was the female Imperial. O'Reilly was Mon Mothma. Yes, the female Imperial, she was fantastic. So yeah, that show is really, really good. General Jedi, we need to do like a Star Wars episode, like all Star Wars episode, and have you.
I mean, he ain't gonna be no good. He don't know nothing about Star Wars.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Didn't they cancel Rogue Squadron?
Yes, but that was a movie, and that was going to be Patty Jenkins. Okay, Serge Henderson says Rogue One was excellent in my book, Carl. In the Solo story, I loved it, but the only thing is I'm still trying to work on my X-Wing figure games that I keep watching the old movies to get. Okay. Yes, Cliff on Comics, definitely go see Blue Beetle. It is fantastic. We took the whole family to see it. Loved it. It was great. Yes, okay, count me in on Star Wars episode panel. Will do. We will.
No, you ain't, General.
All right, Serge.
Ain't happening.
Inside depth of my X-Wing figures, have any of you guys played the X-Wing miniatures? I haven't played it. I have a friend that played it. I have a good friend that played it. He enjoyed it. The biggest trouble was he was having a hard time finding other people to play it with him. That had as many miniatures as he did. I love the Latin culture all over Blue Beetle. Music was awesome too. A little corny, yes, that was true, but oh so fun. Anyways, hey, I'm gonna say my girls 8 and 9 loved it. You know, a little bit of language, and yeah, it was a little bit cheesy, but my girls loved it. And my wife, who doesn't watch any of these comic book movies, my wife went in. She completely understood everything that was going on. Didn't need to know any other characters or subplots or history. Was able to go in, watch the movie, and she loved it. She liked it better than The Flash. So, I think that it was fresh. General Jedi sums it up really well. He says, saw Blue Beetle just yesterday, was enjoyable, felt a Phase 1 MCU early 2000s type of superhero movie. Very true. Very true. Cliff on Comics, you just keep selling me on this. I'm sorry, man. I love that film. I'm sorry. Okay, Paul, I'm using my pressing coupon to cash in to get on the Star Wars panel. Okay, thanks. Haha. You are invitation accepted. Card Shop Reality and General Jedi, we're going to do a special video.
No, we're not.
And yes, we are. And Cliff on Comics says, I heard George Lopez was actually pretty. Yeah, I mean, the crazy part is he fit that role like a hand in a glove. Because I have family members. I have an uncle that acts like that. And then I have a cousin actually named Rudy who acts just like that. And so, I mean, man, it felt like being back home in the Valley or going over to San Antonio and seeing my uncle, just watching him on screen. Yeah, he was really good. He was really good. And it's heartfelt, man. I cried. I cried during one part of the movie. All right. Yes, I feel you on that, Carlos. I've been trying to have somebody play with me, too, with that, and I'm trying to build the table for my X-Wings. Yeah, I get you. All right, Car Shop Reality says, cool, cashed in. Okay, so, hey, hot spec. Liz, way back, Liz had asked about our picks for hot spec. We're not going to roll the Market Watch trailer, but I'd like for the panel to weigh in on some books that you think are worth looking into. I have an actual whole video that I'm going to drop in the chat, and I'll talk about it. But I'm going to pass it off to Mr. Collector first, and see if there's like a book or two that you want to share with everybody. Stop it, Paul.
Yeah. So there's actually also 2 books, and these are for 2 different price ranges. First one is Daredevil 21. Let me get him up the way. Which is the cameo of Superior Spider-Man. He's showing up at the last panel at the end. And if anyone knows, that's actually Doc Ock. That's inside Peter's body. I think it was 798. He took over Peter's mind, and I think in 799. 700. 700. Yeah. 700. Peter dies in his own body.
In Doc Ock's body. Yeah.
And takes over. Yeah. So this is the first cameo. I guess technically his first appearance is in Superior Spider-Man 1, but this is, I guess, the money book. So this you can get for about $15-$20, and actually I just picked this up for $30, and it's a newsstand.
Nice.
Which so this came out in 2013, or 2012.
So big question. Do you think it's going to hold up the value?
For a newsstand or just in general for the book?
In general for that book.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think if anyone's looking for Superior Spider-Man, I think there's multiple books, but I think this is the main one, like the number one. For my second book, this one's obviously obviously more expensive. Green Lantern number 9, I believe. So this is actually the first cover and second appearance of Sinestro. So
nice.
Number 7 is his first appearance, which is obviously really expensive. This is pricey too, depending on your grade, but you can actually find this copy for about, I think, between $60 to maybe $100 raw, in a solid grade. Now, once you start getting the higher ones, obviously it's a lot more money. But I think if you can afford the first appearance, definitely go for the second. And what's good about it is this is his first cover appearance as well. So you got 2 in 1, pretty much. So I think this is a great book to go after. As much as James Gunn's doing with DC, it's only a matter of time until he touches, the part of Green Lantern. And, Green Lantern, definitely, I mean, you got to think of him, Sinestro. So,
that's a great pick, Mr. Collect. That's a great pick. And the thing about it is, so we already know that there's going to be a Green Lantern show starring Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. We already know that Nathan Fillion is going to appear in Superman Legacy as Guy Gardner. So that's 3 Green Lanterns right there. So he's going deep into Green Lantern territory, and we've only got announcements at this point. There's other stuff out there. So, I think that's a fantastic one. Hold that up one more time for everybody.
Yeah, I got you.
And that's Green Lantern number 9. The first cover appearance of Sinestro and the second overall appearance of him, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And you said about $60, depending on
so on average, like maybe a 2.530 is going for around $60, and then once I said, I think even a 5.0 raw sold for like $125. So you can get them fairly cheap. I know it's more pricier than the first one I showed, but these older keys, 10 centers, this stuff is gonna keep going up. This is if you're gonna choose out of these 2 books, it's hands down.
Oh yeah. It's
a no-brainer.
The thing I was going to point out to everybody as they're looking at it is keep in mind that's a 10 center. That's not Silver Age. That's Golden Age, right?
No, this is considered silver.
Okay.
What year was it?
64, 63.
Yeah, silver started in
61. 61.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's silver.
This is silver.
Okay.
1956.
Still great. But that's a fantastic book.
Sinestro.
That's a really good call on that one. So real quick, hey, I'm just going to let y'all know in the chat, if you're wondering about books like that would be my pick, I'm going to pass it to Paul in just a second. If you're wondering about books that would be my pick, I'm going to drop some videos that I've already created here for the channel of my picks for books. The first of them that I'm dropping right now is my video for the top 12 DC characters. And these were characters that I picked a while back. And then I think right after this video came out, right after the Booster Gold video came out, then the announcement was made about the Booster Gold show. So make sure that you check out some of the videos that are here on the channel. Everything's organized on the homepage, and you can see what some of my picks are. But that is a fantastic pick, Mr. Collector.
Thank you.
Oh, and then Serge Henderson says, you let me know if you're selling that Green Lantern. And then Green
let's keep it moving.
What do you Green Lantern, Mr. Collector?
So just to say this, even before anything was announced, I picked up a lot of my Green Lantern books 3 years ago, and I have I think issues 3 all the way to like 37. So I'm missing 1 and 2, and then I only need those 2 issues, and then I'll have the first 37. So
Nice.
yeah. So I've been going. Yeah.
Very nice, dude. That's a sweet run to have. And I'll say this, because Hector brings up a good point that I do want to mention real quick. So Hector brings up, and this is kind of where I'm at as well. Seems that comic movie spec is dead, though. Blue Beetle first appearance barely moved in price at all. However, when it comes to like investment, like when you're looking at comic book investing, we're shifting back into the mode where it is more longer term. And in the longer term, the books you want to look at are the older books. Now, there's going to be spikes on newer books, moderns, but you're going to have more stability. And the prices are really good right now to buy into books like the one that Mr. Collector just showed. Now, hey, if modern is your thing, yes, you can still make quick gains on new books. But one thing that personally, at least what I've started to do, has been to shift to existing characters and to favorite characters that I have, and then also to building runs. So I'm doing the G.I. Joe thing. I'll drop some more in there. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick and point that out that he said. Let's see, Liz Barnes says, must have gotten that coupon yesterday because they expire in 24 hours. Yeah, the pressing coupon. I used the coupon wisely. I've been out of the comic book collecting game for the last 6 to 8 months. Have things rebounded at all since the big post-lockdown drops? They are yes and no. There are the books like Golden Age has been pretty steady. Silver Age has been decent, but there have been some drops. And then anything, I think Bronze Age and forward we've seen a lot of market correction going on. So, be wise with your money right now. Be wise with your money because, the economy and, and live according to your means. If there's financial things that you got to take care of before comic books, do that. Obviously, do that first. All right, so let me send it over to Paul because I know he's got some really cool books, and y'all should really listen to both of these guys because they really pay attention to the comic market. So here's Paul with his thoughts on some books.
I picked this up today. Got the 1 in 50. Oh. It just was it Death of the Venomverse with Gabriel Delato.
Oh, nice.
They're connecting covers, so I'll be connecting.
Nice.
So I was watching on there. So if y'all ever see these books,
oh yeah,
Dazzler books. So they're saying Taylor Swift may reprise the role, and I was thinking about it, and it's crazy how much fandom that she has as an entertainer, singer. So these books have been like taking off, and maybe you can find them in the back bins. But yeah, this is a variant cover. Everybody's liking this one because it looks like a performer right here, variant. But then the first solo series, I have the first appearance, but I don't have it with me. It's getting pressed and clean. But yeah, I've been picking up these ever since the announcement. So I don't know what they're going to do in Deadpool 3, but these are the ones I've been going after.
Hey, I'll tell you, Deadpool 3 sounds like a crazy fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they announced that Hugh Jackman is going to be in Secret War.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I don't know if I buy it yet, but I do. I'm hearing it, and here's the thing: I wouldn't put it past them to have been able to secure Taylor Swift for a cameo as Dazzler, and just go crazy with X-Men cameos. Especially since they got Wolverine in that yellow suit. That's just fantastic.
They're saying that eventually the sleeves are going to get ripped off. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Car Sharp Reality says, I have a 2023 Vegas bet that a future Market Watch segment has Mr. Collector suggest Ultimate Fallout 4. Hey, I'd take you up on that bet. What's up? Where'd you get that? Good to see you, Cody, hanging out with us. Okay, Liz Barnes says, I think Spider-Boy would get really hot if they keep changing his shoes. People love kicks, and they would relate to Spider-Boy on a different emotional level. Yeah, I could see that. I think here's the thing. After reading a little bit up on Spider-Boy, I think it's kind of a cool. It's kind of a fun character. I think if you can find a good deal on the first appearance, go ahead and pick it up. But I would,
in the series, they've already have him as the official sidekick to Peter Parker now. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. Cliff on Comics says Barry Allen and Hal Jordan literally ushered in what we call the Silver Age. Yep, that is true.
Yep.
It's showcase number 22, the first appearance of the Barry Allen Flash. It's considered the start of the Silver Age.
What you mean, Showcase 5?
You up for the promo?
You're talking about Showcase 5?
No. Let's see. Okay. Yes, Mr. Gunn, I'm working on my Green Lantern collection. Also, oh, cool. Okay. What makes this question of the night? The chat wants to know whose truck is faster, Paul's or Mr. Collector.
Oh, Mr. Collector is too high. That thing is slow.
Mine, yours flies. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. That thing, yours too slow.
You hit 88 and you're already told the next race in the future.
Let's see.
Showcase
Paul's truck can fly, so he wins by default. Dell and Gold Key yes. Let me show you.
You meant Showcase number 4. That's what you're talking about?
Let's see. Okay.
Isn't 22
here's your
Green Lantern, right?
Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say, I think that's Green Lantern.
I need to share this. I think it goes without saying that the hottest spec book of all time right here. This is it. Currently just a stellar book right here. Okay, of all time. All right. I just got my official $1,000 copy in.
Wow. Oh.
I love it when people leave the price tag on the book. Makes me feel like money. Shout out to MT for this copy of Turok number 1 to add to my collection.
So you got a $1,000 book and I got a $1,000 gift card tonight.
I know, right? Everybody's getting
everyone $1,000.
Also, this was a fun freebie he threw in as well. This is Adventure Comics number 373, the first appearance of the Twister or Tornado Twins, one of them.
Oh, David says he's got 2 copies. Take that, Carlos.
Of what? Of what? of what?
Says, I got 2 copies.
Of what? Let me see. Where did he say? Hey, look, listen. This is my second copy. Okay, and even more so, I found a stash of gold Loco Turoks that I'm kind of thinking about. So
the gold ones,
yeah, because there's like a gold one. I mean, it's they're plentiful. I'm joking about Turok. Turok is a joke. So don't run out.
Serge said he's gonna buy a copy. Oh, there they go. They're getting it.
My personal mission right now. So my collecting mission, as I'm finishing up the G.I. Joe run, my next big project is I want to fill an entire short box with nothing but copies of Turok number 1.
Wow.
A whole short box.
You're gonna be in debt. You're gonna be in as much debt as the country is.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of pennies, Carlos. It's a lot of pennies.
It is.
Pennies.
I found somebody.
Checking the couch. I'm checking the couch.
I'm bringing my rose.
Marcella, good to see you.
Oh,
good to see you.
Who's that Spider Girl?
She says, "What's up?" Hey, just real quick note. On Instagram, I found somebody who said that he had found stacks of them at like a discount store or in the back issue bin or something. And I legit messaged him. And I think he was like, "Oh man, I need to go buy these." But I messaged him, "Hey man,
you mean the Goodwill?
I will buy all those and pay you to ship them to me." And I'm not even joking. Look, Card Shop realizes the new Carlos Spec Gone Wrong box announcement.
I don't know anyone that can have multiple copies of one book. I don't do that.
Right, I know.
See that collector can't compete with that. Look at that.
Hey, y'all want to see the face of somebody that has a ton of copies of the same book and is excited about it?
Yeah. Damn, is that how I look when I'm skinny?
I was gonna say, man,
Weapon, you could at least trim some of my neck off, man. Make me look at least like I fit there.
You can't even fit in there.
Hey, look, Weapon X, you need to take it up with Weapon X. He does the
good thing he's not here. Good thing Weapon's not here.
He's here. He's watching in the chat. He just can't
I know
get
he's
up.
lurking. I know he's lurking.
Just can't get up out of bed. All right, last thing. So this was the thing that I had bought from MT. This is speaking of gold. The only reason I'm showing this is because Jonathan Dotson had talked about Gold Key and Dell books. Hey, Gold Key and Dell classic books you should be picking up right now because both of those brands are solid and those books are cheap, super cheap. This is Fantastic Voyage, one of the adaptations for that Gold Key did for movie and film properties. So just love this painted cover here, and just the inside artwork is not as great, but it's just fun to flip through these old stories. You can see I've got my Classics Illustrated up there. Classic Illustrated is very much a niche book, but they're fun, and there are collectors that really get into them. Just be careful on the printings. Okay, Paul, did you have any more spec books that you wanted to mention?
Any good spec books you mean?
I ain't got none.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Mr. Collector with the PowerCon power play of the show, buying those copies. Yes. People were talking, for sure. They were talking about Mr. Collector buying 87 copies of the same book.
Oh, yeah. They're right over here, actually.
Floyd's dollar boxes.
I backed my track up. I said, Paul, they opened up the game.
Okay,
Paul's over here.
How much did that take up a whole short box or more?
No. So what's funny is I have now officially 100 copies because I found more for $1. So I have like 100 now. Listen, if I find something for $1 and I like the book, why not?
Oh my god!
100 copies.
Yeah, I got 100 copies.
Oh
I got 100
God.
copies. Because I already had a few before.
What's up, Spider Girl? Good to see you hanging out in the chat with us tonight. We've missed you.
Spider Girl.
This is a good one. Carlos is the EC horror books.
Oh yeah,
I think those are really good books.
Yeah. Hey, so listen, folks, if you want to know books that are essentially recession and inflation proof that just steadily grow over time, go golden. And I always tell this to people: look, modern books come and go, and it's okay to buy modern books because you need to collect what you love. If you love a character or love a title or love the writer or the artist, buy what you love. You can never go wrong that way. If you're looking in terms of investment class, precious metals. The more precious the metal book, the better the book. And I don't mean these new metal cover books. I mean golden age books. There are some really great golden age books that are silently and quietly making huge gains on a 6 month base. What was that?
Sorry, that was.
So so just make sure think in terms of precious metals. Copper to bronze to silver. Once you get to silver, it's getting more and more stable. But those books have even seen some bucking, and then Golden Age is a good solid one to do. Okay, let's go ahead and jump back. Okay, so we're going to handle this card game that Liz Henderson was under Liz Barnes. Okay, so Mr. Collector, it sounds like you're familiar with it, so I'm going to let you be the one to take lead. I'm going to get things ready for our second giveaway of the night. And we don't have weapon to ring the dinner bell, but I'm going to go ahead and waive the giveaway book for folks. Remember, this is
y'all get in, guys.
So this is the first appearance of the Ultimate Son of Wolverine. It is autographed, we believe, by Jeff Loeb. But it's autographed. It's not a near mint copy. It's got like a little corner ding on it. but it's the third printing sketch variant. Autograph, first appearance. This is at least a $10-ish book, probably a little bit more. This is going to be the giveaway that we're doing. So make sure and drop in the chat. I'm going to drop that in, but we're going to let Mr. Collector talk about this card game, which I'm really interested in.
Yeah, so they originally announced the card game. First, it's a tabletop game. This is Disney's first attempt to do a tabletop. They announced it back last year at the D23, which is the new one's coming up, I think, next month. So when they announced it, they had the creators of the cards over there, and they sold this box set. It's a black box set, and they issued the first 6 cards for the game, which on the very bottom of the card, it says D23, which those cards, and when it first got announced, I wasn't really thinking about it. I wish I grabbed them because they're super rare. I think it's Elsa, Peter Pan, Mickey. No, Mickey's a different card. There's 6, I think. Elsa, I know, is the most popular one, but those 6 were announced, and then they were also giving out a Mickey card, which has a D23 on it as well, but that was given out free in these little plastic see-through bags. So when those were distributed, the game actually got released this year. I think 2 weeks ago now, or a week ago. And I know now the regular box sets go for about $250. Now, what you can do in order to get it, I think it's Scar, Liz. I think it is Scar. So right now, a lot of places are sold out everywhere. But I know this Friday, Best Buy, they're releasing their hobby box, which is going to be $148.99, which is a weird number. So if anyone hasn't grabbed one, there's your chance to get one. The only thing, what you were saying, Liz, which I agree on, is it going to be overpopulated because in the Disney stores on property, they're displaying it, but I don't know if they're actually going to sell it in the stores, because if so, that's a lot. So it's going to be harder to, say something's more rare. But I mean, it's also, Disney wants to promote this game regardless. Now, I've never played any game like that.
Real quick, just so I can catch it. So this is basically like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, but it's all Disney characters.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is going to be a hit.
It already is.
Yeah.
There's people that have been buying boxes and boxes.
Wow.
So it says that they're going to come out with a second set. How's that going to work?
Second series? Oh, I haven't heard nothing about the second series. I think the base set of it, I think there's 60 cards in the base set. And then you have your rares, and then you have your enchanted, which are the most rare ones.
They got a battle to the death. I'm going to have to keep looking into this game.
It's an enchanted foil, which are same thing like the Elsa and stuff. But just to give a perspective of those first 6 cards that were sold, in Elsa, PSA 10 of that first series that came out, which are the same cards in the set, is going for steadily, not under, but over 5,000.
So where do they sell these sets? Because I've seen like boxes, but then they got the ones.
Yeah, so there's
little
different
packs
hobby
or whatever.
box, and then there's like a solo box that has.
Well, it says Disney starter decks.
Yeah, so there's a starter deck, and then there's the hobby box. So those you can only pick up at I think card shops, like legit,
like sports cards and all that.
Yeah, because Target and all them aren't selling it, and I don't think Best Buy is going to actually carry them in store. It's only going to be online. And I have.
So you can only go online to buy the ones that Best Buy is going to be releasing.
Yeah, because I called up there too and asked them if they're going to be in store, and they said no, they're not expecting any shipments on those. But so anyone that hasn't had a chance to get any of them, they go on sale Friday at Best Buy.
Do you think it's going to be like Magic the Gathering or You
I
think
think
it's
it's
going to
gonna
have
be
a
big.
fans base like that? It's going to be like
I mean, you got to think about it. You got a game that a product that everyone loves, Disney. Like you got all these characters on there. They got the newer ones like Moana, Elsa, like all these characters that the kids love. The parents are going to buy the cards for the kids, even if they don't know how to play. Want them because they're the favorite characters.
So this says
I think regardless, it's going to sell.
So the box
I
comes
heard the game
with boosters, uncommon and rare, super rare, and legacy cards, and one foil card.
Yeah. So you get a foil, but I think it's if it's per case, I think 24 because they're a flag box. I think there's 24 in a case. I think you only get so many of the enchanted cards in there, which are the more rare ones.
It says you get 2 rare, super rare, or legacy card, legendary cards, and then 1 foil, random rarity level.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I've never played any card game before, but I am interested in this because it's something I grew up with. It's just Disney stuff, but now I heard the game's kind of confusing because they've had people on YouTube trying to play it, but I guess they weren't explaining the game properly.
And you guys pick up the starter decks because it comes out with 1 rule book so y'all can know the rules, and then 12 randomized cards so you didn't have to shuffle them and put them on your in the right order, and then 11 game tokens. So with the game token for your turn, if I use the token, then Carlos, and then it skips Carlos and Collector and back to me. So y'all get those because then y'all be winning the game. Collector don't want y'all to know that because he doesn't want y'all to win. But I'm here. Me and Billy are going to give y'all the insight. So get y'all a starter decks, and then y'all get the booster boxes, and then and then they got a gift set. Everywhere. With the gift set, you got 34 game tokens. When you use all 34, then the guys can't make their turn, and then you'll be able to win. So me and Billy are letting y'all know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, so it's I definitely want to learn how to play.
Right there, it says the gift set, man. You don't see the gift set. That's called the gift set.
See, if I buy it Friday, hopefully I can try to get a couple. Because they're like I said, they're going for like $250 right now. But if I can get it for like the $148, I'm gonna at least try.
Oh, so Tony Stank saying there's a instructional YouTube video. Carlos is gonna have an instructional video for y'all guys later on, and he will let y'all know how to win. And then look, so the gift set comes out with 2 oversized foil cards. So the way those foil cards work is I use one, and it'll eliminate Carlos, and then I can go and then use the second one, and then Collector will lose. So then letting you guys know how to win.
I don't know if I would trust anything that Paul's saying right now, folks.
Yeah, I don't even think
right here. Look, it's right there. Look, the gift set, guys.
All right, so #GetWellWeaponX. This is how you can enter to win. Don't worry, we'll come back to Lorcana in a minute. It sounds interesting. It does sound kind of fun.
Yeah, and then you get 34 game tokens, guys.
I don't know if I'm spending $150 on some playing cards, though.
Well, that's for the box set. There's different varieties.
This is the giveaway book. It is #GetWellWeaponX to be able to be entered to win. I already see I've got several people. Yeah, I've got 17 that have entered to win already. So make sure that y'all do that. #Don't trust Paul. You tell him the gift set. Yeah, I saw the gift set being unboxed. It was very cool. I don't doubt that it's very cool, and I just don't have the $150 on it to do it. All the collectible card games that I have, I'd already spent the money on them, so I already had them.
They got a starter decks at $16.99. Then they got the gift set for $29.99. The one you're talking about is the box set. You don't have to buy the whole box.
Yeah, Disney Lorcana aims to shake up the trading card game space. Yeah, I'm sure it does. We probably need to do a whole episode on just that.
They like Pokemon.
Sure you
People
put that
go
on there. Yeah, they're like Pokemon. People are buying them, but they're a lot more. To be honest, they're a lot more iconic, especially if they go into classic Disney animated characters. If they start going with the classic ones, like from way back, man, yeah, that is going to get crazy. So yeah. Hashtag GetWellWeaponX. Make sure that you do that so you can be entered to win. We're going to run this in just a second. Got 19 entries and 27 people in the chat. So hey, don't be shy. Drop your entry in. Make sure and get in to win this copy of the third printing sketch variant autograph for Ultimate X issue number 1, the first appearance of Wolverine's son. Let's see what you got. What you got there, Mr. Collector? What you want to show us?
So I bought this. So
what is that? Is that a
strictly sold that to you?
Yeah. So this is a display sign that they use for Target for the Across the Spider-Verse. Just look at my teeth. It's 4 feet. 4 feet. It's massive.
That's huge.
That's for when they were selling the figures and all that, right?
So they put it at the end of the end cap, and they would get screwed on the top and then on the bottom, and they would have all the figures displayed. So my goal is to on this side of the room to display it, and then have a table right underneath it and display all my figures. And
that's pretty sweet.
But yeah, I haven't obviously had time to hang it up, but look how big it is. It's 4 feet. So I kind of want to show that.
Oh, dude, General Jedi, this is a winner right here. All right, new episode idea. Buy a bunch of cards, make the panel draw one random each, and then debate why the Disney character they drew is the best character.
What the hell kind of show?
I love
General Jedi, we're not dropping $150.
Right. We're gonna, yeah, I know. The segment already is called Quick Draw. And yeah, I like it.
I'm using my game tokens, General Jedi. So I ain't gonna.
He's using the Chucky tokens.
All right, because he said he bought. All right, hey, let's go ahead and do this giveaway, right? Because we got this giveaway to do. All right, hashtag GetWellWeaponX19. This is your last chance. Make sure and do hashtag GetWellWeaponX. 28 people in the chat. Make sure and hit 29 people in the chat. Make sure and hit that like button to help the algorithm get kicking. And drop in here. So we're doing this giveaway book. And again, big, huge shout out right before we do this. Big, huge shout out to our brand new channel sponsor that we're excited about partnering with, Lone Star Heroes. 3 locations in the greater Houston area in this region of Texas. You can also find their internet links in the video description below. Make sure and check out, you follow them on Instagram. You can follow them on Facebook. And then you can also check them out on eBay. They've got tons of books. And so much appreciated to them for stepping in and sponsoring the channel. The first, hopefully, of many. All right, here we go. GetWellWeaponX is the hashtag. Got 19 entries thus far. What did this just do? What just happened here? Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. No. Yeah, I see what happened.
Collector.
Collector's in.
All right. Oh, did he jump in?
Carlos is in.
Take it's the same thing. Card shop. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2.
Good luck, Carlos. All
right, here we go. Let's
There's
see.
Carlos collect. Come on, Carlos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Congratulations, Carlos.
Man.
Congratulations, Carlos. You are the winner.
All right, we're running it again. We're running it again. Calm down. We're running it again. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations.
We're down to 3.
Congratulations, Carlos.
We're down to 3 viewers, and that's us.
Where'd you
get that?
All right, congratulations to Where'd You Get That? He is the true winner of this autographed copy of Ultimate X #1.
Congratulations, Carlos. You did
it. I have to put the hashtag in the thing. I mean, well, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't.
Oh, a collector says mega rich.
Look, there we go. That's it right there.
Carlos, ungrateful winner.
Yep. Yep. All right. So, congratulations to good buddy. Where'd you get that? Make sure and send me your mailing address. Fresh. This autographed copy of Ultimate X #1, brought to you by our new friends over at Lone Star Comics, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. Massive selection across 3 locations in the greater Houston area. So make sure you go and check them out. We'll be showing pictures and videos of them moving forward. But and this weekend, huge sale. I'm going to go over that in just a second, but I'm going to turn it over to Paul for just a moment.
Oh,
all right. So, Paul, I'm going to turn this over to you. Congratulations to Cody.
Congratulations, Carlos. We know who's a real winner. Thank you. So, on that Disney stuff that Collector didn't tell y'all, so y'all can get the card sleeves so y'all don't damage the cards. Then they got deck boxes of your choice of character, what you're going to want, so you can keep your deck nice and safe. And then they have play mats because you don't want to play on the dirty table or anything like that. They got play mats of your choosing, portfolios so you can safeguard the collection. So all these he left out. I'm letting y'all know.
I appreciate what you.
What?
What are you talking about? Okay.
I'm talking about all the accessories for the cards. You get the sleeves, the protector card, the deck boxes, the little play mats.
They can find that. They can find that on Amazon.
And portfolios, you guys. So Collector won't let y'all know, but I'm letting y'all know.
Okay, thank you, Paul, for sharing with us about the card game. Okay. All right, so real quick to give y'all a rundown. So Lone Star Tacoma Comics has a message for you. So Lone Star
wait a minute, Tacoma
Comics and Toys, 3 locations in the greater Houston area. Just a quick snapshot for this Friday through Monday, September the 4th. They have a 50% off comic and toy mega sale at all 3 locations. That is 50% off all back issues under $10, 50% off all packaged comic book set bundles. Look through those. There's a lot of good stuff in those because they do include the keys in those when they sell a bundle. Collector, how did you get kicked off the stream?
You probably
nice try, Paul. Nice try.
Okay. 50% off Hot Wheels and NASCAR items, 50% off modern small Star Wars action figures, 20% off high value comics and key issues, 20% off, that's include wall books, I think. Yes, it does. 20% off CGC graded comics. If you go to their Lake Jackson location, you can go into the Slab Vault and check it out. 20% off all toys and action figures, 20% off hardcovers and trade paperbacks, 20% off movies, posters, novelties, and everything else. And then it says high volume items in cases and behind counters are on sale on a case-by-case basis. So just go in and talk to them. But hey, great crew over there. You'll enjoy that sale. And the guys here will have a good time with their gift certificates going to the locations. And hopefully,
I wanted to say something on
that. Tacoma, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, I wanted to say something on that.
He says, I'm just playing. So glad to have all y'all hanging out here. Thanks to the almost 30 people that have been tuning in tonight. For most.
Let me say something about Lone Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all check it out. Me and Collector went to the NASA Road one. They have a nice selection. And I went down to the Galveston one. That store is huge. So y'all are gonna find some nice stuff in there. Dude. And the Lake Jackson one I heard is their mega store. I've been there once because they had a signing. And they're having the sales. There's gonna be a lot of people probably lined up waiting there. But yeah, great locations. A great guy that owns it. But yeah, y'all y'all get out there if y'all are out and about in Houston for that sale.
Awesome. Yeah,
I'm
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about that.
Billy's so excited. Yeah.
Okay, so hey, big thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight and for being here. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up because we are hitting that 90-minute mark, and we do like to try to keep it to the 90 minutes for the regular episodes here. But thank y'all. Big thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. And just a reminder to please consider supporting the channel with channel memberships. We have membership tiers as low as $4.99 a month, and that is a huge help right now with the channel and with keeping it going. And then also, like I said, make sure if you're in the greater Houston area, make sure and check out Lone Star. That's another way to support the channel. Another way is just to watch some of the older videos and watch let the commercials, the ads play through, because that also helps as well. Thank y'all as always for being the most important part of the show on Wednesday nights. We couldn't and wouldn't do it without each and every one of you tuning in. So it means the world that you come and hang out. And like I've said before, now more than ever, this is one of the highlights of my week, and I'm so just incredibly grateful for each and every one of you spending this time with us. It means the world. So y'all make sure and have a great night. I'm gonna let Mr. Collector and Paul each give a quick shout out and final thought. So here's Paul.
All right, glad to have Collector back, even though we didn't learn anything. Weapon get better. See what I'm going through, and Carlos for hosting, and thank you to everybody that comes out and supports us, and we really appreciate it. And the channel membership that y'all do, we appreciate it. And Billy doesn't look so enjoyed, but he's happy. But yeah, come next Wednesday, as we always do. Me and Billy give y'all the right information that y'all need, and then always enjoying y'all being here. Thank you all.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Collector.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming out tonight. We talked about some really cool stuff. Yeah, thank y'all for everyone that hit me up. I feel a lot better. Now I'm back to my regular headaches dealing with Paul, so everything's back to normal. So yeah, guys, y'all hit up Lone Star if you're in the Houston area or Galveston, NASA. I go to the NASA store, so it's a great shop. People are really cool there. But yeah, definitely hit them up. But yeah, thank y'all for stopping by, and y'all have a good night.
Awesome. Hey, real quick, before we go, can't let night go by without saying a big, huge shout out and thank you to our channel members: Gerald Yates, Pearson, Brooklyn Born, Wolverado, and now Card Shop Reality. Huge, big shout out to y'all. So I'm looking forward to having those graphics up and running, and I'm really looking forward to us getting deeper into channel memberships and each of y'all getting a chance to see, especially what is in there. I think I'm going to preview the first care package so everybody can see what all those have in them and get a good idea, because I think you'll be real pleased with them, and it is good value for what you're putting in. So thanks so much. Y'all take care, and we will see you next time. This is Carlos Collects Comics and the crew signing off for the giveaway show brought to you by Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. Thanks so much. Have a good night.